Day 74 consistency. Appreciate how much you've overcame. If you've ever survived a toxic relationship, an addiction, a job that drains you, or anything else for that matter, any other struggle, any other challenge, whether it was years ago or yesterday, I hope you truly take time to appreciate what you've done, what you've overcame, what you've won against. Even if you fall back and break, but you try again, that's still a beautiful thing, because starting over and rebuilding is more brave than beginning and starting in the first place. But I want you to appreciate and understand the value of getting out of those situations and trying to start the path of healing, start the path of self-value, start the path of just victory, of being a winner, of improving, of the grind, whatever you want to call it. But you getting through those difficult seasons and situations, overcoming those struggles and obstacles is a great thing. And I hope you truly reflect on it and truly understand, look at what you've done. And if you've done something, like, you've already done hard things, and just know that you can continue to do hard things. You can continue to overcome. You can continue to win. You can continue to delay. You can continue to avoid those things, those toxic relationships, or even future toxic relationships, jobs that serve you none, that try to drain your energy, addictions that you're just better than, you're just over, you're too good for that. And just know that you've already survived 100% of your worst days. And if you do something one time, you can do it 100 times. You can do it 1,000,000 times. And that you're stronger than your worst days. We all have bad days, and we're stronger than that. And I just want you to know that I'm proud of you. If you've ever, got out of that toxic relationship or a toxic relationship, you overcame an addiction, you've gotten out of an environment or a job that was just draining you and making you feel worthless or stressing you out so much that it was having an effect on your personal life, that I'm proud of you for overcoming that. And I hope that you can look in the mirror and be proud of yourself. And like I said, just realize your self-worth, and that you're on that growth journey, even if it still sucks, even if you're still recovering. They say, like, once an addict, always an addict. You have to, like, not let yourself fall back in that mindset, and then also sometimes you get out of those traumatic relationships or toxic relationships, and it's easy to fall back into it with that same person, or maybe even fall into, like, a series of where you date very similar people that are all toxic for you. Or, you're just too scared or too fearful to leave your job, but you finally just take that risk, even if it's just quitting without having a backup plan. I don't suggest that, obviously, because that can lead to worse things, like your car, your house, not being able to pay your bills, that type of stuff. But sometimes you get to your breaking point, and that's just where you have to get, but try to have a plan in place, at the least, so that you don't shoot yourself in the foot. But, sometimes taking that risk is what it's going to take. There's no risk, there's no reward. I like to think, like, if you're scared of striking out, you're never going to hit a home run, because part of the game of baseball is striking out. It's actually more of a game. Like, most of the game is people striking out, but you can hit that home run, and that one home run can be life-changing. It could be that one relationship that you gave a chance, that one guy that you gave a chance, that one girl that you gave a chance. It could be, leaving that job and finding a better job, finding an actual career, or starting your own business and betting on yourself. It can be just knowing that you're too good to still be addicted to those drugs or that alcohol, or that, those websites that you shouldn't be getting on, and know that you're deserving of better. You're deserving of your own self-image, and that the better your self-image, the better your life, the opportunities will come, the right people will come, because you see yourself as high value and know that you're deserving of it, and you will attract it. The world, the universe, God will give it to you. He will bestow it upon you, because you have realized that you're deserving of it. So with all this being said, if you've already overcame some of this stuff, or you're looking to overcome it, I know you can do it. And those of you that have already done it, I'm proud of you. And I hope you keep going, and just realize it when you're in your weakest moments, that, hey, I've already overcame this. I've already done this. If you have one day sober, You can string that to 2 days sober, and you can string that to 2,000 days sober, and so on. And same thing with the relationship. Like, you can get out of that, and if you made it 1 day, you might have cried all day and missed that person. But if you can survive that 1 day, you could survive 100 days. You could survive 1,000 days, 10,000 days without them. And, I hope you just keep betting on yourself. Take the risk, jump, make it happen. Don't turn around. Know that you've already overcame hard things. And if you do something once, you could do it 100 times, and that you're deserving of the good things that are coming to you in life. And I wish you peace and blessings on the journey.